Okay, to start off today's episode, I'm quickly going to show the two gadgets I wanted to do here before I actually explore the cave, and the first one is actually one of the two Pokemons that I wanted to capture here. Now, in the previous episode, I already mentioned Clefairy. This one is Paras. Now, Paras, well, how should I put it? Okay, I think Chukakonoi once said in his LP of Pokemon Crystal that Ladybug was like Generation 2 suckiest suck that ever sucked, quote unquote. So I guess I could call Paras the first generation suckiest suck that ever sucked. Cause Paras is just not that great of a Pokemon. It doesn't have that good stats. It actually has really kind of crappy move pool, at least in my opinion, as it learns actual useful moves a little bit too late, and overall all I can really recommend it is as a minor HM slave. But if you want to use this thing, then well, better prepare to spend some TMs on this thing, because without any, it's going to be pretty much useless. And well, the thing is there's actually kind of funny story about Paras, like the name Paras. Now, in other languages, it probably doesn't mean anything, it's just the name of the thing, but actually, believe it or not, that word Paras, in Finnish language, it can turn into Paras, which means the best. So yeah, in Finnish language, the worst is the best in this case. Go figure. And the second catch I wanted to show is me capturing the second Clefairy. Now, like I said, I would recommend trying to capture a couple of these things just because they're a little bit they're kind of rare. You can only capture them here, and also because you're going to need at least one of them for a sort of a good in-game trade later on. I don't know, can I call that trade good, as the Pokemon you get out of it is well, there's only one in the game, so I don't know, maybe it's more of like rare traders. I don't know what to call it. Anywho, you need another Clefairy at least for a trade. It's so I would recommend capturing it. However, here I accidentally actually managed to knock the Clefairy out, but that doesn't matter because there's already second one right afterwards. And this one I was actually able to capture. So yeah, just this to set up today's episode, just as I showed these as I couldn't get to them in the previous episode. And now, let's get to today's main feature. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, it's Dr. John back with more Pokemon Yellow. In the previous episode we got here to Mount Moon and we actually ventured inside a little bit as I was trying to find one of the two Pokemons that I just want to capture here, due to the fact that there's something kind of a rare Pokemons, the other one being something that only appears here and we can actually use for a trade a little bit later in the game, and another Pokemon that or actually it shouldn't even be in this game according to a certain guide that I have used a ton in my childhood when I've been playing this game, so I just thought it might be interesting to capture it. And also because, well, it can make sort of a decent HM slate. There we go. So I basically covered those two final captures in the beginning section of this video. On the other note, off screen I went and battled the remaining trainers on Route 3, and so our Pikachu and Monkey have gone up with a level, and here you can see the 2 more Pokemon that we captured. Another Clefairy, one meant for a trade, and this thing. Won't go over the stats or anything, cause I'm planning to go over those at the... or then I should be going through those at the beginning section of this video, cause I'm actually recording this. I'm actually recording the main episode before I actually make the audio over the beginning section, so sorry for contradictions if there's going to be any. Anywho, so yeah, off-screen bought the trainers and also went to stock ourselves up a little bit, meaning that now we have once again full amount of Pokeballs and a little bit more potions. And today, without any further ado, let us venture into Mount Moon. Now Mount Moon, this area is really easy to navigate through without even facing just about any trainers at all. And here we got TM12, which I think is... water gun. Okay. Very good, we have now something that we can teach to a water Pokemon when we actually get to capture one. So there's going to be a ton of items here, and luckily for us, most of these trainers are spread so widely that you can actually easily skip most of them. Which basically means that your only problem is going to be these goddamn annoying random encounters, cause I'm gonna say caves tend to be the most annoying areas to go through in this game because... or in any Pokemon games in general, because, well, the encounter rate for random Pokemon is insanely high compared to other areas, but to be honest, Mount Moon is still easy peasy compared to, oh my dear god, to some of the other later caves in the game. I mean, guys, when we get to those are going to be your nightmares for weeks. I mean, the random encounters in those places are insane. Also, something to actually note here. I know I'm showing quite a lot of running away from random battles, but I just kinda want to say a few things here just straight out of the way. One thing that I actually forgot in the previous episode was that there was actually one more Pokemon outside of the ones that I've already covered that you can actually run in here, and it's actually a little bit rarer to run in this cave than on the grassy areas outside this cave. Kinda interesting in a way. That Pokemon is Sandshrew. You can actually encounter wild Sandshrews in this cave, and they tend to be a little bit on higher levels than the ones you can capture on the grass area outside of the cave. And counting them here is actually very rare. Ooh, HP up, that's really nice. I'm gonna say HP up, calciums and other power-up items, you really want to stock up on those, cause when you think, especially near at the end of the game, when actually getting any trainer battles is going to be a little bit difficult, so these items might turn out to be lifesavers, so we're gonna save that for now. As for the trainer battles that I'm planning to show, well, once again, I'm only planning to show mostly the ones that are required or we cannot avoid, but I also kinda wanna show battles with these guys, Men in Black. Just a goddamn bad. Anywho, Man in Black. I wonder who he is. Let's see if he's up for a friendly chat. I said friendly chat, not random crap. Anywho, we Team Rocket are Pokemon gangsters. Ooh dear, we're in trouble. Yup, Mount Moon is also the first place where we encounter Team Rocket members. And this guy's gonna start out with sand shrew. Great. Pikachu's kind of a disadvantage here. Better bring out... Actually, let's... Just to screw with this guy, I'm gonna throw this thing out here also. Paras quite honestly sucks. Let's see if I can stun it. And I swear to God, if you miss... Wow, fail! Right off the bat. Thank you! Much better. Now changing to monkey. Low kick doesn't have any sort of type advantage to the thing, but it should hopefully flinch it. Or then not. Perfect example how annoying sand attack is in this goddamn game. I mean, it's simply just crazy how big factor accuracy can be in these fights. Seriously, all you need is one freaking sand attack in your eyes and boom, you're pretty much screwed. You will just keep on missing and missing. Anyway, let's see. Thank you, you did not miss. And down it goes. Zubat, okay. Pikachu, mind whipping up some bright fat wings. Yeah, like that's going to help you. And down it goes. And ooh, gained one more level. Very nice indeed. Indeed, you blew it. So, the first Team Rocket member of the game. So yeah, I'm planning to just show those fights because I think they're actually kinda important and just generally because this is seriously the first time we actually encountered these guys, so I actually kinda like fighting them, there we go, they give nice amount of experience and well, you can consider them as a lead up to a certain duo that's going to appear at the end of this game. And what is up with my luck? Fighting these goddamn Clefairies, seriously. I like fighting these things in a row. Usually I need to like wait for 10 minutes before I find any of them. Jesus Christ. Anywho, going down here and if it's areas like this which makes you truly appreciate the wonders of Rappel. And let me see. Okay, good, I missed it. Okay. Whew. I can never recall where exactly is that guy at. But luckily enough, we avoided him. Now here... Potion! Very nice! Oh my god, what is up with this Clefairy encounter? Seriously, that was like the 7th in a row! Holy shit! Holy crap balls! That's actually kinda both pleasant and a little bit worrisome. Rare candy, another very nice item to have and use. Basically makes your Pokemon immediately to go up one level, but the experience and stat increase you gain from rare candy is usually a little bit less than from natural level up, so you should consider using them, possibly if you have a Pokemon that's otherwise really hard to level up, then well, maybe you could consider using them to level up those type of Pokemons. Otherwise, I would just recommend using it, like making the Pokemon go over the last level before it gains its next evolution. Okay, going through this tunnel here. another Team Rocket member, which we are going to fight, but let's pick this one. TM1, and I think it is Mega Punch, I think. Yes, it is Mega Punch. Quite strong, normal type move. Actually, very good move to teach something like Clefairy or Clefapple or some other strong normal type Pokemon. But I'm not going to teach it to anyone just yet. I want to get a little bit more team members before I start using my TMs. Just a random bat again. And another Team Rocket member. A little bit low on HP. You know, just gonna save. Just in case, cause you never know. You never know. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, get! And he's going to about too bad. Okay, you are going to get deep fried. Eat this, bitch! Oh, thank God that missed. Okay, that is the most annoying factor about Zubats. They always, almost immediately try to confuse you, and anyone who's played Pokemon games, and especially the first generation, you should know how annoying that freaking status is. I mean, it's just freaking insane. Okay, so he's gonna use Enchants. I think Pikachu should be able to take this guy. Just paralyze it to make our job a little bit easier, because something tells me this thing's going to spam crap. And just shock it to death. I know Pikachu's going to gain a 1. Ah, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, hit the paralysis already. Thank you. Down it goes. Indeed, we are good. And now we just wait for a couple of minutes while I type it in a very painful manner after saying something like that. Trust me, it's going to happen. Whenever you say you're doing good, something is always bound to screw you over. Big time. Moving over to this corner. Aha! Touch that guy and we get Moonstone. Okay. I think this is our very first Moonstone, and this is the item that you can use to evolve Clefairy into Clefapple or Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff, or then, like I covered a couple of videos ago, I think you can also use it to evolve Nidoran females and Nidoran males evolve forms into the final form, Nido King and Nido Queen. So, kind of a little bit more common evolutionary stone in the game than the others. The other ones are a little bit more rarer, so you actually need to fight them. But Moonstones, you can basically find them just about anywhere. Well, okay, not anywhere, but still you can find them a lot during the course of game. And I know my Pokemons are... Excuse me, I was trying to say, I know my Pokemons are getting a little bit low on HP, but I'm seeing just how far I can pull up, and god damn these freaking Zubats, they're driving me nuts! Anything up here? No, nothing there. And there's nothing there, and I think this is the random crap encounters times 2. Great! Anywho, I think this is the final regular Team Rocket member here in this game. So once again, going to save just in case, because I really can't recall what Pokemon these guys like to use. So there's always the possibility I get my ass kicked. After this, I think I'm gonna actually use my potions to heal my Pokemons real quick, cause there's at least one actually required battle that I'm going to do during this episode. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Yeah, and grown-ups should occasionally leave kids alone, especially if it starts to get to the creepy side. And now I have no idea why I brought that up. Anywho, he's gonna start out, of course, a fucking Rattata. Never know, you never know. Okay, let's shock this fucker. Now let's bring out Monkey, and I swear to God, if you miss or faint out, you're the suckiest suck that ever sucked, Monkey. You're the suckiest suck that ever sucked. There, are you happy now? Wow! Monkey! Fail! Okay, Pikachu, actually let's just throw Clefairy out there. Clefairy stuff, she can take it. Yeah, how does it feel, Monkey? I replaced you with a Clefairy. The cute one. How does that make you feel, huh? And look at this. Clefairy's kicking Rattata's ass. Just like that, he's kicking its ass and down it is. See, Monkey, see? The Rattata that took you down was taken down by a fucking Clefairy, level 10. Shame on you. Anywho, my god, I was so mean to Monkey, but... Okay, too bad. Okay, this is Pikachu's territory. Go out there and kick it and fry its wings. Of course! Come on, please, snap out of that. Great! Just great! This is... Oh my god. I hate Zubat. I hate them. Yeah. Critical hit. You suck. And if that would have been hit, I would have raged. Majorly. I swear to God, if these both wins are going to go to Clefairies, then my god! My Pokemon have suddenly turned into a fail. Yup! Pikachu and Monkey are starting to turn into a fail. Owned by Clefairy, both my own team and enemies' Pokemon. My god. That's a new level. I'm steamed. Now you're more like overcuted. Oh my god. Monkey, why you suck so much? Why? I have a goddamn Paras! Paras supposed to suck more than you do! Why you fail? Okay, anywho, I really don't wanna go back to the Pokemon Center, although that could be the wisest thing to do, but we got a couple of extra potions from this cave, so you know what, might as well use them. There, Pikachu's a little bit better. Use it to heal Clefairy and Monkey, you can stay painted for all I care. You're not actually going to be that much of a help in the following battle, actually. But I'm gonna save after that, just in case. Sorry, there was something in my throat there. Anywho, now onto the... Excuse me, coming through, now onto the... Oh, for God's sake! I swear to God, these fucking caves with their mother... Come on, one last regular fight to end this video. That's all I ask. Please stay out of my way. Doing good so far, doing good so far. Good. Yes! Okay, saving here. And this is the one fight in the game that we cannot... in the game, I mean in the cave. There we go. That we cannot avoid. So you're bound to face at least this guy, and he's not that tough. But unless you got yourself and Caterpie and trade into a Butterfree, this guy's team might have sort of an awkward type that you really can't counter. Anywho, let's take on this final obstacle before ending the video. Hey, stop! I found these puzzles, they're both mine! And now, once again, I don't know what accent I was going for there. Anywho, Super Nerd wants to fight, and he's gonna start out with Grimer, Spear Poison types. Now, these things are weak, like I think I covered with Nidoran's cases. Poison type is weak both to Psychic and Ground type, but we don't have any kind of attacks like that of those types, so we don't have any sort of a type advantage in this setup. But these things shouldn't be too tough, especially if you paralyze them first. That can make the battle a hell of a lot more easier. Now can I just take out Clefairies here? But the thing is Primers actually tend to have a surprisingly high physical attack rate, so even something like Pound can do quite a nasty amount of damage if you're not careful. So that's why I kinda wanna throw in Clefairies here, cause they can take damage rather well. And wow, Paralysis didn't even hit once? God damn! Yeah, let's just heal. I'm anyway going to buy some new potions by before the beginning of the next episode, so yeah. And down goes the first Grimer. Clefairy grew to level 11. Voltorb, oh boy. Okay, this thing can be a little bit annoying. I know I'm crazy, but let's just go for it. Paras, you're up. And let's see if we can at least stun this thing. Voltorbs. Now we cannot capture these things just yet, or actually for a long while in the game, so I'm not going to go over bios, but I'm just gonna say this. Voltorbs are really annoying to fight against because they're the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1 period, or at least they're evolved from Electrode at high levels, is at least the fastest Pokemon ever in Generation 1, and also these things are a little bit notorious and known for blowing themselves up and trying to finish you up with self-destruct. So yeah, they're kind of like kamikaze bombers in a sense. Pretty damn annoying to fight against and are basically really good for annoyance tactics. Oh great, he's gonna copy. Paras is definitely weak against this thing, so... Actually, now that I think of it, I probably should have captured Geodude. It could have been really helpful, but what you can do. Oh shit. That's almost... Yup, I knew it. For some reason, Smog is almost bound to poison your Pokemon. I don't know why, but it just does. Thank God he missed. Now, once again, taking out the Clefairy team. Go my berries, beat the shit out of it. Oh shit. on, come on. Thank God. See, this is what I mean. Clefairies are actually pretty tough when you think about it. They can easily take some damage and deliver it. And especially when they get to the Clefable stage. My God, these things are actually quite a destructive force to deal with. I'm actually kind of tempted to change my plans and actually take one for my team, but I had to see to that. Come on. Come on. I was hoping... Yes! Fully paralyzed! Woohoo! Lock in play! Booyah! Taken down by Clefairies! And Volterra grew to level 15. Double team, oh hell yes! Okay. Double team. This move can be your first nightmare if it's used by enemy, or can be your greatest benefactor if you use it. Double team is basically far more superior accuracy, or actually it has a lower accuracy but increases your Pokemon's evasion, which means that your enemies are going to miss a lot. If you can actually spam this thing successfully in a row, trust me, you don't need to worry a thing. Your enemy is probably not going to hit you at all during the match. So it's kind of a broken move, but I love it. So we're gonna exchange Pro for that. There we go. And we defeated the Super Nerd. Okay, I share. And so our prize is to be one of these two puzzles. Now I know I'm gonna go to Poké Center just soon enough, but actually Volterra has just enough HP. He should be good enough until we finish this exchange. So there's two puzzles here. We can pick one of these as a prize. Now actually I just realized I don't have the bios for the Pokemons that you can get from this crap. Actually, no, I don't need to cover actually the bios yet. What the hell am I talking about? We won't be able to use any of these Pokemons that we can get out from these puzzles until much later in the game, so... yeah, it's no problem. Anywho, one of the two puzzles brings out a different type of Pokemon. And I don't necessarily recall which one is which, but I do know that I really like both of these Pokemons, and if I recall correctly, this is actually the one that I usually pick, the one on this side, so for the wow, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Brain fart much. Just for the sake of change, I think I'm going to take this one. Yes! We got the Helix puzzle and Pikachu just jumped out of the way, wow. And there we go! We defeated the Super Nerd and our road to exit the game has been opened. However, I'm going to use the escape rope. This is why I kind of wanted to buy one at Pokemart, so that we would actually have two in our disposal just in case. And we're gonna use this, and mystically it somehow warps us to wait a minute, what? Why does it? Oh, that's right. It transports you to the Pokemon Center you lastly use, and oh right, before recording this I actually went to heal my Pokemon's encouters to the Pokemon Center. Crap, I forgot about that. Oh well, it's still good. But I still say Monkey sucks! I mean, wow, that was pure fail what Monkey did in that game. Pure fail. Sorry about the pause there, I had to cough a little bit. Anywho, I do believe that might actually be just enough for today's episode. Kind of a long one, but hey, I think we got a nice amount of things done. We got through the gate for the or actually just made sure that we can now simply just stroll through the gate without too much interruption. We gained a ton of items, gain an helix puzzle, which later in the game is going to turn out to be one of 2 ancient Pokemons that we can get. Or actually, one of the 3 ancient Pokemons that we can get, but I'll get to that once the time is actually a little bit more appropriate for that. Anywho, I think that should be good enough for today. I hope you people enjoyed this episode just as much as the other ones. Until next exciting episode of Pokemon Yellow, Dr. John, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.